Mike's Unleashed coming at you. You got your man D Mega right here.
And you got Hawk right here. What's up? What's up?
What's up, everybody? The topic of the day is a what if.
This
What
should be fun.
if? What if? What if there was a child support credit card that monitored what women spend the funds on? And not just women,
uh,
men. Because we actually got to go at this, right? There are
yeah,
fathers
yeah,
out there.
yeah.
But what if there was a child support card that monitored what you spend your money on?
Now, I tell you what, if there was something like that, there'd be a whole lot of butthurt people out there. I mean, just imagine, right? How many people will be irate because now they're getting monitored for exactly what they're spending those funds that are supposed to go to the child on. That'd be
Right.
crazy,
It would be crazy,
crazy.
right? You can't
Yeah,
take those funds that you're used to spending and going out. And listen, we ain't saying every woman do this, but we know there's some rotten apples out there, right? We know there's some women
definitely.
out there that are spending the money that they're getting support to take care of the child they got with the baby's father.
Hmm.
They're using that to go to the club. They're using that to go to
Facts.
brunches, to get their hair done, their nails done.
Facts.
If you had a card like this, it monitored what you were spending that on.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, they would be
Yeah.
salty, right?
They would be salty. They couldn't get the Long Island iced teas no more. You know, they couldn't get their old fashions no more on the baby's diaper dollars. I mean, it'd be a whole lot of people angry, upset. Nails wouldn't be fresh to death all the time. It'd be a lot of people upset. And that includes some of these men too. You know, some of these men too. Some of these
Absolutely,
men are,
the men should be upset too. But like I said,
yeah.
we know that there's very few men. Just on the numbers themselves, there's far fewer men paying child support than
Mm-hmm.
there are women.
Mm-hmm.
Because the problem is we don't have men, taking care of their kids. A lot of them in the first place. But the ones
Yeah.
that do, they could be a little upset about this too.
They
But
could.
think about this, because this can overall affect how much money the women are actually getting paid a month, right? If
Yeah.
the judge pulls up that list and say,
Mm-hmm.
let's
Starts
let's
flipping
let's
through that
review
joint.
what you spent it on,
Yeah,
and
he
they
flips it
see,
up, starts running through it like, yo, line item
mm,
number 6. What is this? Is this tequila? You know, bro, just
how
imagine
is that in
line
the
item number
child's best
6.
interest, right?
Yeah, she's like, oh, I was using it as a sanitizer, something I don't know. The alcohol, we use that as sanitizer instead. Imagine that, bro. It could just
Imagine
be
that.
absolutely terrible. Yeah, but terrible as far as the results that may come, as far as what's uncovered, right?
Mm,
Good is in it'll bring a lot of transparency, and a lot of these fathers wouldn't have to worry about paying these extra absurd amount of dollars to these
absurd.
individuals who are just blowing through the money, spending it on their personal selves, right? It
Right.
could really make a lot of people upset. But for real talk, I'm for it. 10,000%. Why not?
Why not? Why not try, right? What can it hurt? What can it really hurt, right? You will find out what's really being used and what is the actual cost of taking
Mm-hmm.
care of a child. Now, it could depend, and it's going to vary upon state for state, and based upon the fathers and everything like that, their income, it's going to vary. But you can identify and say, are you really taking care of this child with the child support?
Mm.
Are you doing this, or are you just having fun with this money and just dealing with the child on the end and just giving them what they need? The child
Yeah,
support should be there to support the child, not to actually sit up there and take care of the child totally, right? But you
I
give this
agree.
credit card and you have to actually you got a
You
line
got to be
item check.
accountable,
You
right?
got to be
Line
accountable for it.
items. Right? Line item number 1, 2, 3, hair, nails. Like, come on, what are these line items number 1 and 2? You
Talk
can't
about
say you needed your nails done to get the baby's diapers changed, right? I had to have fresh nails when I touched that diaper. Like, come on, bro. What's really going on here?
how
Right?
about
And
that?
it also helped, like, because the government, they just give a blanket number. If you make X number of dollars, you gotta pay this amount of child support. But it's like you said, is it really going to the child? Is that the best way to do it? Hold everybody accountable. Fathers pay an absurd amount of money.
Yes.
Sometimes there's women paying absurd amount of money to the father, and it's not really going to the child. So, what
Facts.
if, like you said, what
What
if
if?
we were in a world where child support was itemized? Boy, whew,
Ooh.
I'm
But
for it though.
I'm
I'm
for it. I
for it.
think it's a good idea. Maybe some states will go ahead and put that in the law eventually in the future. I know there were some states that, a state or two that talked about it in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll revisit it. It's not a bad idea, because then it'll also, if you got this child support itemized bill for this credit card to see what it is, you know, the courts can see what you're spending it on, but you also have those women who like to take the fathers back to
Yep.
court each and every, few years to get an increase. This may
Mm-hmm.
slow that down too, because you're seeing just because the father's getting this increase, what are you spending that money on for that child?
And
Now we
also,
can
maybe
see.
the fathers, exactly. Maybe the fathers will be those deadbeat dads who don't want to give the mother child support because he thinks she spends it all in the club. Maybe he'd be more inclined to give her the child support and say, hey, you know what? I see where this money's going. You're right. I don't have to trust you, to give you this money. I can actually see it.
Maybe
Right.
they would
And
actually step up. Maybe
they'll
more men
step
would
up
actually step up. And
because they can see
obviously
where their
they
dollars are
should.
going.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
they should be stepping up to take care of the kids. But having a card,
Regardless, right? Regardless, right?
yeah,
Card or not, you should take care of your kids. Card or
you're
not.
supposed
But
to.
there is an incentive to being able to see where your money's going. We don't get paid a check every day at work and then you don't know where it goes. You just look at the account and what if your bank account just said it was zero? You're like, yo, how's it zero? I just got paid. So you want to know where your money's going every single day. So a father paying child support or a mother paying child support should be able to see it in a fair world, I would think.
In a fair world. Absolutely. Hey,
Yeah.
Hawk, that's all I really have to say. But I thought this was a very interesting and a
It
good way to
is.
just start. What if, just to,
Yeah, exactly.
what
What
happens?
if, man? This is a good topic. We're gonna have to do a couple of more of these what ifs. And that's all I have. Also, as always, subscribe. We can't grow this channel without you. We appreciate all the subscribers that have come through for us already, and we look forward to bringing you more hot content. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Exactly what Hawk said. We appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. Mike's Unleashed. We out.
Peace.
D-Mega here, one half of Mike's Unleashed. We want to thank you for giving us your support, watching our videos. But before you leave, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on those notifications. More videos are coming. We appreciate the support. Turn our mics up. Mike's Unleashed. We out.